That's perfectly fine with me. Hey, 2000 Mira. We're G+ still. And that should be everything except this ingredient thing. We're going to Minoria anyway for the story. So hopefully we have that quest just done or nearly done. It is long, so we can move on the story and be perfectly fine. We won't miss it for a while. So I think we'll be okay. But we'll check while we're in Minoria. The last thing I want to do is, like, grind enemies getting those ingredients. But, I mean, like, you know. We must. Yeah, the monster chest was rough, yeah. I concur. Bum. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours already. That's crazy. We go around here, I think? Did I ever go in here? I remember this little pathway from Sky 1. We never went in here in this game. Interesting. Hard loafers. I feel like this won't be as good because we went to Sephiroth Tower. Or maybe it will be. I'm gonna put this on Sherazard instead. We even gave her new equipment. I honestly thought that it would be worse than what I got in Sephiroth Tower, but how about that? Maybe the game expected me to do Sephiroth Tower first. Which that would make sense because it's on the opposite side of this area. Minoria. Feels like a dog's age since I was last here. Come to think of it, I don't really get out to Rouen in general all that much. You don't, huh? I always figured you and Dad went all over the place, not just Rolent. I mostly keep the Rolent, to be honest. I go out to Bose and Grand Cell often enough, but that's about it. The only ones I can think of with absolutely no roots would be your father as a bracer, and Agate. Oh yeah, Agate does kind of strike me as a wanderer. I don't think I've ever seen him in Rolent, though. Or have I? I think he tends to avoid Rolent, since, well, Cassius lives there. He has some, issues with Cassius that make it a bit hard for them to work together. Issues, huh? I think I get it. I wonder how Agate and Annalise are doing, come to think of it. They just started investigating, too. I doubt they're all that far ahead of us. Alright, the children should be in Sunday school around here somewhere. Let's poke around a bit and figure out where they might be. Right. I mean, first I want to go to that dude with the ingredients. Orvid, I think his name was. First, though. Wouldn't hurt to just get some Mira from this Sepith. That should be fine, just a boost. I never commented about the fact that you chose Shara too. Easiest pick of my career. I feel like Agate is my second least favorite character of the ones of like Chloe, Tita, Shara, Zin. Like Agate is my second least favorite. I don't really hate Agate. Like he's kind of when I first met him I hated him, but he's somewhat growing on me, I guess, but he's my second least favorite probably. Oh, did you find something? Estelle showed the ingredients they gathered to Orvid. Alright, we got at least another. Ingredient wasn't on the list. Juicy bone. Bird egg. Oh, we got 2. There should still be a few not on the list. Alright, so we're working on that quest. Hopefully, just as we progress through the story, we'll get the other ingredients. Because I don't want to go out and grind enemies. But I also do want to, like, I want to get every side quest done until there's a side quest that's just like, oh, this one's annoying and I don't want to do it. But so far, I want to just do the side quest. Okay, we got 3. Like, where am I going for the story? Kids are in Minoria Village. We'll escort them back, then ask. Like, where are they? Oh, travelers, welcome to Minoria. The orphanage has been rebuilt and people have returned to their normal lives. Now we just have to wait for our next mayor to be elected. Oh yeah, dude, I can imagine, like, they still have a chance. Like, they could definitely, honestly, they have a chance to make me, like, more invested in Olivier, too. Like, every character. Like, Sky 1 was, like, so focused on world building, and they really didn't do much with the characters other than, like, establish them. They have a chance with all the characters to make me like them a lot more. Like, Sky 1 was very much a 40-hour prologue for this game. And Cold Steel's like a 50 to 60-hour prologue for the second one. Because I spent like 60 hours with the game. But they very much have a chance to, like, really sell me on this cast. Seems like the orphanage kids are doing well. They've already done better with Estelle. I still thought Estelle was fine, but I really liked Estelle's, like, early, like, her resolve early in this game. Well, and to Sky 1, beginning of this game. Because technically, like, the beginning of this game was, like, in Grand Cell. Estelle didn't really have her, like, new outfit yet. Oh, that rebuilding was definitely worth it. So, like, that was kind of like Sky 1.5, etc. And then they're like, hey, Trails in the Sky 2. Oh. Oh, you're gonna get some memory about Joshua because you and Joshua, like, were here at one time, sat on this bench or something. Yup, knew it. This is... Estelle, what's wrong? Oh, Joshua and I had a lunch here a while back, you see. It just came back to me is all. I see. Hey, don't be like that. It's not like it's a memory of a great tragedy or anything. I was just a kid who didn't really understand her own feelings. I totally forced Joshua to let me feed him, not even caring if anyone saw. Oh, I remember that, actually. He must have been really sick of me even then. Introspection? Very unlike you, Estelle. However, I like it. Do you need a moment? We could spare the time. No, I can't stop now. Can't let myself stop now. Besides, we need to find that Sunday school, right? Well then. Yeah, okay. Oh wow, it's just right nearby. How convenient. Ah, hey, here's the Sunday school. Given that the sign's still up, I guess they're still in class. Shall we poke our noses in? They might have ended for the day and simply forgot to take the sign down. Good idea, let me take a sneak peek. Okay. Wait a sec, I know that guy. It's Kevin! Let's go! They do not deserve your sympathy. In truth, Pedro did not think Gaston, I think is how you say that, would back down easily. I forgot that that's how you spell Gaston. And what of the machinations of that foul-masked puppeteer, Harlequin? Capri, Pedro's teacher, seemed to know the jester, but simply dodged any questions about him with frustrating vagueness. Regardless, Pedro knew another battle would come, and soon he would have to upgrade the Blue Knight if he hoped to emerge victorious. Oh, Pedro. A slightly irritated yet comforting voice snapped Pedro from his reverie. Yo, Reverie, the name of the next Trails game. Do you wish for your tea to grow cold? The game I'm not going to play for at least a year and a half, if even that. The clear blue eyes which met his own carried their own measure. It will be alright. Pedro, a little embarrassed, took his tea and drank deeply. It was enough to simply have this moment with her. The end. That's the dull night, kids. Oh, it's Clem. I remember this little kid. The one that got us into some major trouble. What? That's it? What about the fight with Harlequin? Oh, Clem, you're such a dummy. That's a wonderful ending. Oh, you never had a portrait. I guess they gave all the children portrait, or at least this married little girl. And you just know Pedro and Tia go on to get married and live happily ever after. Aw, so romantic. Okay, yeah, just Mary gets a portrait. Yeah, these kids were... I remember them, just that Mary did not have a portrait. They gotta get married and be happy. And this Daniel kid has a portrait too. I want some of that tea. Capri is so cool. Man, my girl Lucia was... Lucia? I used to say Lucia because Lunar too, but... Lucia didn't get a portrait. She was robbed. Whew. All 22 chapters of the Dawn Knight in one sitting for a bunch of rambunctious kids. You want to talk challenges? Alright, kiddos, that's enough for one day. Class is over. Aww. Thank you for teaching us, Mr. Graham. Okay, never underestimating this group of kids again. Yo, who's at the door? Class just wrapped up, so come on in. Yeah, Clem did have a picture in Sky 1. Clem was the only one that got a picture in, a portrait in Sky 1. The others did not have. Haha, you noticed me? Guess I stuck my nose in a little too far. Sorry for intruding. Huh? Hey. What? Estelle. Hi, kids. It's great to see you again. Are you guys doing okay? Holy moly, did you come to play? This is great. It's been forever. Miss Estelle, play with me. Me. Welcome back. Welcome back. Well, you haven't lost any energy, it seems. And Father Kevin, it's been a while. Ah, she remembers me. Of course I do. Wow, though, you really are a priest, despite that getup. Really? Why all the hate on my awesome duds? But hey, what are the chances we meet again, here of all places? Could this be fate? I love Kevin so far. Ah, I see. So you met Father Kevin before, Estelle. The world really is a small place. I know, right? Craziness. Thanks for lunch, by the way. It was excellent. No, it's no trouble. Besides, it's the least I can do in return for what you've done for the children. Hey, Estelle. How come Joshua's not with you today? You see, he's pretty busy with something, so he couldn't come today. Aw, too bad. Oh, I wanted Joshua to see the orphanage all fixed up, too. Yeah, Joshua, I don't think Joshua's gonna be here for a while. Like, I don't think Joshua would care about such things. Me too. I wanted to see him dressed up like a princess again, so pretty. Anyway, you guys were in Sunday school for a while. And what was that you were reading when we came in? Some kind of novel? It's called The Doll Knight. It's an awesome action story about fights between puppeteers. Oh, no, it wasn't Sword for Brains. It was a romance with desperate love between a noble lady and a common man. Desperate love. It's a young adult novel series I brought with me when I came to Liberal. I plan on reading it to the kids a little at a time, but they convinced me to do it all in one go. I guess the way you get caught and stuff kind of backfired there. Well, thank you for your devotion, Father Kevin. You'll be heading back to Rouen now, I take it? Yeah, next logical stop, really. I've got other villages to visit, so I need to hop in an airship soon. Speaking of, how come you're in Rouen yourself, Estelle? Bracer business, I guess? Yeah, there's a lot going on. Wait, on that note, we came out here to ask about something. I believe you wanted to ask about the white man Polly saw? Oh yeah, that thing. Huh? You want to ask me some stuff? Yes, Polly, we have a question. Can you tell us about the white man you saw a little while ago? The white man was a white man. Oh, well, case closed. He was spinning like a top and was neato and fun. We were hoping for a bit more. Let me try and explain a bit better. It was about 4 days ago. Polly was outside just kind of spacing out, which is, you know, usual for her. And then she saw a white man floating in the air. Yeah, he was dancing around in circles in the sky. And when I tried talking to him, he bowed and flew away like a birdie. You were totally asleep and dreamed up the whole thing. I mean, come on, that is the lamest ghost story ever. I thought she might be dreaming at first as well, but it seems someone else saw it too. Right, Daniel? Yeah, I only saw a little though. That night, I saw a weird white shadow flying off to the east. White shadow? Okay. Well, 2 witnesses makes this quite a bit more believable. Bowing and leaving when addressed though? Curious. Polly, I have one more question and it's important. Do you remember what his face looked like? I don't know what his face looked like. He was wearing a weird mask. I feel like I know who this is. And that's only because they make an appearance in Cold Steel. Specifically 2. Which, like, as we were talking about this white man, I had a suspicion, but the mask is kind of like... what's the word? That's like that was like the giveaway. Like I'm like more certain. Of course I could be wrong, but I'm more certain of who this is, and I'll keep my judgments for now. A mask? Well, that's not your average ghost then. Hey, Polly, you need to say this stuff. You never mentioned this before, but nobody asked. There. Well, masks aside, it seems it wasn't a dream. Wasn't just a dream. Once Daniel told me about it, I contacted the Bracer Guild just in case. We've been watching for it since then, but there's been no sign of it. Well, thank you for your time, Matron Theresa. This has given us a lot to mull over. Estelle, Sherazard, whenever you're in Rouen, you're more than welcome to stop by. Father, I'll see you the next time there's a class, I hope. Yeah, you bet. Absolutely. I'll drop by every time I have a chance. See ya, Father Kevin. You too, Estelle. And bring Joshua next time, too. I'll try. Yeah, I don't know when I'll be back, but we'll come see you again soon. Well, I mean, you can't come back without Joshua. Man, those kids are energetic. Gotta wonder, though, whether or not their matron qualifies for sainthood. Because every single one of them was among the most polite, wonderful kids I've ever met. Yeah, Matron Therese is amazing. There's actually another girl who helps out here, too. She's busy with her school exams and couldn't get out here today, though. Okay. Anyway, I'm heading back to Rouen for a bit. What about you guys? Want to come with? I mean, we're both going to Rouen. There's really only one solution. Well, we have nothing left to investigate here, and as they say, the journey is more important than the destination. So certainly, let's be off. Ah, you played Grandia. Great taste. It's decided then. Off we go to Rouen. Let's go. Oh, Kevin is a party member. Let's go. I mean, I knew he was gonna be, but I didn't know we were gonna have him right now. You have Tyr, Tira, and Thelis. That is amazing. You will get this EP cup by default, and I'll give you this evade as well. I mean, like, come on. I knew Kevin was going to be a party member. I just wasn't expecting him to join this second. Bum, 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 bum. I wonder what weapon you use. Oh, a crossbow. Okay, then. Interesting. Ba, 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 bum. Be gone.
Oh, are we done already?
Kevin's my favorite of the Sky Party members. Kevin has a really good shot of being my favorite as well. Kevin, like, probably like the first like the first like 3 lines of Kevin, like of his debut in this game, has immediately like caught my attention. Like, Kevin is my kind of character. His dialogue is my kind of humor. So he has a very high chance of being my favorite of the Sky Party members. Oh, you probably meant gameplay wise. I was talking about story wise, but I mean, because I don't really care about gameplay all that much. I mean, hey, a character could be good in gameplay, but I prioritize like story. But Kevin has a very high chance of being my favorite. He immediately like gripped me with like his first 3 lines, and I was just like, yo, Kevin, like I can see myself liking Kevin like a lot. All right, well, time to go aerial here. I should probably heal myself. What kind of crafts do you even have? Cross gear rage, sacrifice arrow. Sacrifice his own CP to raise CP of others by 40. That's really good. That'll help for like any kind of, you know, boss fight or something, or situational thing. Yeah, I like Kevin's personality and humor so far. His like personality is like what gripped me. I know Olivier, like a lot of people probably find Olivier like funny too, but I don't know what it is. Like Olivier just doesn't really work for me. It's a different kind of humor, I feel, with Olivier, which I mean some people might be more drawn to it than others. Which, like I said, Olivier like has a chance to grow on me as well. Every character in Sky 1, I mean, I don't really hate anyone other than like Olivier, but Olivier even has a chance to be like, yeah, I'm suddenly like, I don't hate you as much, or I don't like, I like you now. Like, Olivier definitely has a chance too. Hope is not lost for him either. I mean, there are many characters I start off hating and then end up, like, thinking they're tolerable.